everyone. I'm Melanie St. Ors, and I am a clinical herbalist working in Washington, D.C., and I'm going to talk to you tonight, hopefully equally from my heart and from my expertise, about why you should start using weeds, not with one, not singular, but plural, as medicine. All right, let's go. So this is not about making herbal medicine good and Western medicine bad. I became an herbalist not because as a little girl I dreamed of like stirring a cauldron, but because I had a run-in with the problems with our healthcare system, and I wanted to make sure that I wouldn't be vulnerable in that way again. And so what I'm here to share with you is that weeds are everything our healthcare system isn't. They are free, they grow everywhere, and they are really safe and easy to access. So here's what happened to me. In 2005, I started to have a really bad flare-up of ulcerative colitis. And because I was working, ironically enough, in healthcare as an independent contractor, I didn't have insurance provided for me by my employer. And when I tried to purchase it on the individual market, I was denied because of pre-existing conditions. You all know this story, right? So I got sicker and sicker, and I'm telling you, I was as close to death as I can really imagine being. Really, really terrible and frightening experience. Fortunately, I was able to get state-sponsored health insurance from the state of Maryland, and so this story has a happy ending, and I vowed I never wanted to be that vulnerable again. And political change is so important, but I can't count on that all the time. Things change state by state, and when people are vulnerable, we can't always wait for the government to do the right thing. So what I want to do is start to introduce you a little bit to how you can use weeds from the backyard or from the median strip, just like at least 6 feet away from the road to avoid pollution, in order to support your own health. And so we're going to kind of rapid fire go through some plants, and I bet you're going to hear a condition that you or someone you love has. All the weeds I'm going to talk about tonight are very safe, and you can feel free to do more research in terms of that safety data yourself. I'm not going to hit you hard with numbers. I'm going to just really go into the good, juicy stuff about the plants. Okay, dandelion. So if you have indigestion, you can chew on the raw leaf in order to stimulate your digestive juices and digest your food a little better. If you dry that leaf and make a tea out of it, it becomes a potassium-sparing diuretic, which you can use for high blood pressure, hypertension, and also if you have like bloating, premenstrual bloating, all that kind of stuff. If you dig down and use the root is hepatoprotective, so it protects the liver. So if you had a really bad night of drinking, some dandelion root will straighten you out. This is mullein. I just love mullein. The plant has different uses according to which part you choose. The flowers can be made into an extract that's helpful for anxiety. And then if the flowers are extracted in oil and combined with garlic, they treat ear infections very, very effectively. This is the mullein leaf. The leaf can be used as an expectorant, and it's really good for those kind of dry, hacking coughs that get stuck in your chest. And it also can help to lubricate the digestive lining as well. Chickweed, this is a really sweet, lovely little herb you can start with and use it as a salad green. It is extremely anti-inflammatory, and inflammation is one of those kind of underlying conditions that is present for so many of us. This is another shot of chickweed. You can juice this plant and then use that juice internally, or you can apply it topically if you have inflammation on the skin. Such a sweet little plant. I hope that you can find these out in the world. Okay, plantain. This is nature's Neosporin. It's called the Band-Aid plant. This part you're seeing here is the seed pod, which actually contains, it forms a bulk laxative, so similar to like Metamucil. And according to the data, like probably 50% of you need it, so check into that one. And then this, the leaf is the part that has the Band-Aid quality. It helps to regenerate epithelial tissue, which includes your skin and the lining of your digestive system. So you can use that internally as well. And lastly, this is red clover. Red clover has kind of a triple punch to heart disease. It improves the flexibility of the arteries, it raises good cholesterol, and it reduces hypertension. This plant can also be used to prevent cancer because it has plant estrogens that compete with the more intense estrogens that your body makes, so it is protective against ovarian and breast cancer, and also has kind of a detoxifying, generally detoxifying capacity. So that was a lot in a very short amount of time, but I hope that what I've done is helped you to see that there is more out there, that medicine doesn't have to be something that is held only by specialists, that there is a people's medicine, a people's pharmacy that is available to you in your own backyard. And instead of killing all these plants so that there's no place for the butterflies to eat, you could actually be harvesting them and using them to heal yourself. This is my website. Feel free to contact me if you have any questions. Thank you.